In their final game of the regular season, the Terriers welcomed the Maine Black Bears to Walter Brown Arena for one last tournament tune-up. With a win, the Terriers would clinch the third seed in the Hockey East tournament, and they got the scoring started in the first with a goal from Rebecca Leslie.
It comes straight to the corner where Gilmore gets a stick to it, but Leslie picked her pocket. Here comes Leslie, centering pass off the skates of Rogers, saved by Jackson, score! Rebecca Leslie finishes it off, and the Terriers have a 1-0 lead.
Entering the second period with a 1-goal lead, Leslie struck again on the power play.
So now about 48 seconds left in this power play. Crosley, high slot, down low. Leslie one-timer tipped in. 2-0 Terriers on a power play goal.
BU's success with the extra skater would continue in the final 90 seconds of the period. It was Mary Parker who capitalized on the power play.
Close out this power play in style as Bach cycles, sends one to the middle. Elia gets denied. Leslie's rebound wouldn't go, but a score! On the third try, it looked like Mary Parker.
Comfortably ahead entering the third and final period, the Terriers continue to improve the nation's second-ranked offense with goals from Victoria Bach and Samantha Sutherland, with Sutherland's goal coming again on the power play.
Of 3.59 goals per game, second highest scoring offense in the country. They've averaged 5.5 in every game in February. Victoria Bach makes it 4-0. Oh, she had been held without a goal in the first two periods, but after adding a goal and 2 assists on Friday, she's back on the board with Abby Cook is the fifth skater. Davis slings one back for Sutherland. A shot deflected off the rear end of Gilmore, it looked like. Rogers couldn't keep it in, so back to center it goes. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Now Sutherland 2-on-2 with Davis. So deadly that combination. Back out to Rogers toward the slot. Somehow gets through a defender. Here's Sutherland, a wide open look. And the Terriers score their third power play goal.
The Terriers hit the Hockey East tournament as the hottest team in the conference with 4 consecutive wins, scoring at least 4 goals in each of those games. Here's Terrier goaltender Victoria Hansen. How nice was it on Senior Day to put together a shutout like that to get this team ready for the playoffs?
It felt great. Senior Day is awesome. We really love coming out there, and it's just it means a lot to us for what the program's done for us, and just to put a shutout and a win on top of that going into the playoffs means all the more.
Sometimes shutouts come in tighter games than 5-0. It must have been nice to be able to watch your offense put up that kind of performance, knowing that you're going to need more of that in the tournament coming up.
Yeah, it felt great. I mean, we got some really nice goals, and the girls were really connecting well, and that kind of just put a little more reassurance on my part that they're doing their part, and then I'm just going to do my part in the net. And defensively, we're also really doing well. So I think we put everything together and obviously came out with a good win.
How's this next week going to be for you guys, getting ready for a 3-game series with UNH, and then every game's going to be here at Walter Brown Arena, so don't have to go anywhere. But what are the next few days and weeks going to be like for this team?
I mean, it's definitely comforting knowing that we don't have to pack up and either go somewhere for quarterfinals and even the tournament, but we have a lot of work ahead of ourselves. I think we just got to keep doing what we're doing. We had 2 strong games this weekend, and we just got to keep coming out how we are, and I think we'll be in good shape.
A shutout for the senior Vic Hansen on Senior Day. Thanks a lot for the time.
Thank you.
Here with Coach DeRocher, and Coach, it feels like your team's playing better than we've seen them play all year. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a pretty accurate statement. I think the consistency's been there the last 4 games. Real good special teams this weekend, both killing penalties and scoring on the power play. And, you're getting multiple people scoring, which I think is super, super important.
You play UNH coming up, a team you've had some success against this year. Anything you need to do in particular to prepare for the 3-game series coming up?
Well, remember what we've done well here for the last number of games, and not assume that it's going to happen every time you step out there, first period, second period, third period, etc. You have to restart the clock, restart the game, and continue to do the little things. And we've kept that focus pretty darn well here over the last few games, but there's nothing that makes it automatic. It's got to come from within. They've got to have their legs, they've got to have their heads working, and a lot of times they've got to keep it simple. If we try to get too showy or too fancy, it works in the wrong direction, and we've kept it pretty simple.
offense very impressive with 5 goals, but how about Victoria Hansen on senior day getting to really ride out the momentum into the playoffs? What can you say about what she's meant to this team with development all year long?
Yeah, it's been a great run for her, a real seasoned body of work. But every game she just seems to be getting a little bit solider. I look at the pucks that are jumping out of her gloves are almost non-existent, where I think sometimes over her career that would be something that would bug her. She had a habit of maybe trying to do too much sometimes, and now it's just get to the spot and make the save. And it's great for the team. The coaches are seeing it, and most importantly, it's her confidence is just going through the ceiling, and that's what you have to have in the playoffs.
Yeah, a strong finish to the regular season. Coach, thanks for the time. We'll see you in the tournament.
Thank you very much. Appreciate all your time.
They'll host the University of New Hampshire at Walter Brown Arena in a quarterfinal round beginning on Friday here at Walter Brown Arena.